Hey, welcome back. In today's video, we're going to be talking about a blue butterfly and what it means in relation to Eugenia. This is definitely something that we need to talk about because it raises awareness about a dangerous movement that's hiding in plain sight. If you're unfamiliar with Eugenia, she is a YouTube influencer. YouTube is one of her main platforms where she has over 2 million subscribers. Her other platform that she frequents as a main is Twitch. It has about 96,000 followers. Social Blade has her losing subscribers with just about 10,000 in the last 30 days. She's become very problematic on the internet because of the message that her presence seems to give. She's also been involved in several controversies, including having moderators for her now deleted Discord server that preyed upon her young viewers. Also said to have been showing herself in video, saying terrible things about survivors, and a lot more. There's been some things that's been said that have yet to be verified, such as catering to pro-Ana desires. It's been said that she does specific movements when she gets donated money to do so. She's actually called this a conspiracy.
Oh, thank you for the bits, Eugenia.
What is the whole thing about the makeup and
So there's just some people that literally think that, like, there's a big conspiracy with my makeup bin. Like, they think that, like, they're like, yeah. Okay, well, for a while, I would move it, like, every day to do my makeup. Because I do my makeup here. A lot of people think this is a bed, but it's actually a couch. So this is where I do my makeup. So I would move it to, like, do my makeup and stuff. And that was kind of before I had this set up, where, like, now I keep a lot of my makeup just, like, on this tray. So people would be like, she's purposely doing that. She did it, because a lot of the time I would, like, forget to move it back in the corner. So people would be like, she purposely is doing that so she can, like, show herself moving the bin or whatever.
Now, I can't say if this is true or not, but here is a very ironic compilation of her doing just this.
Anyways, this is my outfit today, guys. Of course, I'm wearing more fishnets. Oh, by the way, sorry. I should actually move this a little bit out of the way because that tends to go. Wow, is that like an awkward place to put it? I don't know where to put it right now. You know, just for now until I find like a better place. I already have like my ring light somewhere else. I'm gonna put it right here, so it's not awkwardly in the way. Thanks for just okay. What? Oh my god, that's crazy. Okay, I think I moved this. Sorry, it's like awkwardly in the way. But thank you so much. Oh my god, that's insane. I was not expecting that. That's the second one. Thank you so much, Jessica. Because I really don't mean to do anything like wrong in my videos or anything like that, but I know like the internet can be kind of an angry place sometimes, you know? But oh guys, oh my gosh, I forgot to move like my makeup in. Probably move this while I'm at it. Okay. Oh my gosh, what? You can speak as long as you feel comfortable with. Thank you, Lava. I appreciate it. Do I have any friends? Yeah, I do. You know, like I have the most friends like ever, but I have some people that I think are really good friends. Guys, guess what? I actually have shoes on today. Oh, and I have my makeup thing. I should probably move this. Sorry. Thanks for the bits.
I wasn't being much of a stream as long as you.
Oh, that's okay. So I knew you were kidding. No worries, but thank you for the bits. Anyways, the top is so cute. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, I'll show you guys like the full thing. Oh yeah, sorry. I keep reading the same things. Anyways, so this is the outfit, guys. So oh my gosh, I forgot to move my like makeup bag again. Give me a second. I'm sorry. I like this big makeup thing. Thank you for the bits.
Hey, how are you? The dark makeup is so cute.
Oh, thank you. Who was that? Was that Deborah? Deborah, thank you for the 100 bits. I really appreciate it. I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing? And thank you. I'm really glad you like my makeup today. And you know we don't need to rush anything. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, guys. One day me and Chase, we're gonna get our own place together. Guys, everyone's my makeup box again. And then one day, we just have to like find the right place. We want to find like a magical like castle or something. But it'll happen.
Now, I've talked about this before, and it feels very important to keep up this conversation, as I feel she's reached a point in her behavior where she no longer cares to hide these problematic things, and where more people are catching on to her actions, and she's become somewhat of a YouTube villain. And some of the things she does just seems too much of a coincidence, like posting captions with a blue butterfly. This video will be talking about EDs and may be hard to watch for some viewers. Now, actually, I had no idea what this was, and I've seen a lot of other people asking questions as to what this was and what it meant. There were some people saying, well, it stands for pro-Ana, and there was other people saying, well, it stands to recover and support of recovering this. And when I looked down the rabbit hole of this, the truth of what I discovered is disturbing. And although I can't connect Eugenia directly to this movement, I do feel like it's important to talk about. So here's the tweet in question. It says, being different isn't a bad thing. It means you're brave enough to be yourself with a blue heart and a blue butterfly. This is in correlation to her outfit, which is blue. And there's one comment here. It says, these are quotes found on pro-Ana pages that exist. I've seen it myself. The blue butterfly is clear pro-Ana symbol. I don't know how people don't see this. It's such horrendous example to look up to. So I'd actually never heard of this before, and I wanted to go look and verify myself. And I come up on a website called Cerulean Butterfly. Now on the main page here, you see a list of EDs, related illnesses, forums, social, about us, links, and resources. It says you are never alone. Now, at first look, it looks like it's a resources page that and just a group of people that are trying to help people recover from these things. I looked all over this website and you can't find anything that even slightly assumes that this is what this could be. It says Cerulean Butterfly came online in July 2004. We started out as one of the second wave of pro ED websites on the internet and grew to be one of the most prominent websites in that community. Over the years, we have evolved into what we refer to as pro reality. We aim to support those in all stages of ED. It says that they offer support. It also says that their mantra is you're never alone. It ends with a big, if you're here for support, please do consider joining our community. Many of our members have been here for years. It's a place full of love and support for those who need it. And what I found very interesting is a lot of the very selfless motivations, quotes, very similar to what Eugenia would post. Well, it was on this place, it was everywhere. It was almost like this is what this community was about. Even despite it being a terrible overall thing that ails them, it's covered up with positivity. Let's go to the Instagram page. Never apologize for being powerful. Good morning. Nothing tastes as good as healthy feels. Happy Wednesday. Crush it today. Love yourself. Wake up, beauty. It's time to beast. Surround yourself with people who are only going to lift you higher. Happiness is like a kiss. You must share it to enjoy it. You are so much stronger than you think. Interesting. Being different isn't a bad thing. It means you're brave enough to be yourself. Difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations. Don't judge someone's choices without understanding their reasons. The past can hurt. We can either run from it or learn from it. So it became very obvious to me that this community's positivity, and again, I'm not linking Eugenia to this community, more of just talking about how it's a very strange and ironic coincidence, but it seems like they cover up the reality of what this is, which is interesting because they call it pro-reality, with total positivity. So if you're not knowing what these types of websites are coming in, you're going to join because you don't know what this is. It seems like a community full of supporting people and they're going to help you get better. When in reality, they're there to perpetuate and normalize this type of behavior as something that's okay and just fine to live with. So on the links and resources, you're getting all these great websites, and it even links RAIN to help survivors. Treatment counseling, help with SH, all kinds of different types of resources. What I discovered was just because a place posts resources does not mean that it's this great place that it says it is. And I found all kinds of just terrible stuff. I'm talking like Times articles. This place was covered on CNN back in the day. I found through the Wayback Machine some very, very disturbing information that I need to share with you about what these communities are, what they mean, and what they actually really do. So this is the same website. I went back to 2004 on the Wayback Machine, and this is the front page here. It says, "This spiel has been said many times, many ways. Don't come here looking to KILL yourself. Anna and Mia and all other EDs are extremely dangerous. Don't come here looking for a quick fix either. Losing weight is one thing. Having an ED is another. These types of things will take over and destroy your life." So it gives you a nice little intro. This is absolutely something that you do not want to have. But when you dig a little deeper, yeah, it's saying this at face value, but then it goes on to say, but if you already have it, let me teach you how to be okay with it. It even gets so weird as to talk about Anna and Mia as a type of deity to worship. I'm not joking. At one point it says, "My hope for everyone is simply this: be happy with who you are, whoever and whatever and however that happens to be. We are all beautiful." So you kind of get a sense of how there's this, there's a deep, deep underlying, like almost in the background, dark thing, but outwardly it's projecting positivity and hope, which is very weird of a combination, and it's almost cult-like. When you first go onto the webpage back in 2003 to 2004, it give you a little warning: caution, this site contains pro-ED images and information. If you do not have an ED or are in recovery, do not enter this site. Seriously, you enter this site of your own volition, and I am not responsible for the decisions you make based on the information you see here. So don't send hate mail. It's your fault if you don't like what you see. We're in 2005 right now. It says, "You're never alone." That's what it says currently on the website, bragging about 1,000 hits, 100,000 hits. You see this here, down here at the bottom here? It says quab me nutrit, something in another language. Well, this is what that means. It says it's a dead language, but it translates to "what nourishes me destroys me." It is generally interpreted as "what really motivates me can also consume me from within." That too much of anything is destructive. Confidence can easily turn into arrogance, and dependency can ultimately turn into weakness. This breaks down exactly what this could mean in 3 different positions. So it talks about how these pro-Anna forums, who say Anna is a lifestyle of choice and not an illness, have taken it as a motive to continue reminding themselves that no matter how much they hurt, starvation is far more important, and being skinny is the ultimate goal. I cannot stress enough how wrong and destructive it is if you actually take it in this way. EDs are not beautiful, and they should stop being advocated and romanticized. This is a disorder, not a lifestyle. This is a self-harm, not a lifestyle. This is self-torment, not a lifestyle. Let's go ahead and enter this website. So there's this one very disturbing part right here, and I can't show you the whole thing, because what had happened was Tom's wrote an article about this, and I'll show you this in a second. So this person got a lot of hate from a lot of people because they raised awareness about how dangerous this website was. This person took these people's emails and doxed them and said that they hope that these people get harmed. This is the person that made and runs this website that did this, who calls themselves Anna. This site has gotten a lot of exposure because of the Time magazine article that came out this week, which for me translates into an inbox and guest book riddled with angry messages, insults, accusations, and lawsuit threats. I cried myself to sleep last night. I'm only human. You know, why do you think it's okay to try and hurt and scare me? If you're here, you must know that I have an ED and struggle with self-injury. I'm a effed up, rather fragile kid with a lot of self-doubt and self-hatred. I take criticism too seriously, and all the hugs and support in the world can't take the sting out of some of the things that have been said to me by people on this site. Just as my words have the power to make you angry and sad, your words have the same power to hurt me. I'm not saying you have to like me or my site and what I have to say, but for Christ's sakes, I'm a human being, not a punching bag. And I'm putting your email addresses. I hope you get hate mail too. I'm more than allowed to bite back. So actually, this type of behavior is very, very familiar. This is a person who has this thing that's affecting them, and they're lashing out. And they're saying that they don't understand why people are treating them this way. They're just confused, and it's very familiar. December 13, 2004, added a list of my reasons for getting thin again. If you send me your reasons, I'll put them up as well. So amongst all this encouragement and positivity and different things like that, whoever this person is that ran this website was also selling merch. They had bracelets that were made out of bones. I'm assuming animal bones. But the fact that these people were making a profit off of these people's illnesses makes me sick to my stomach. So this is some of the disgusting things. As you can see, this person posted users from the website and their specific reasons of why they wanted to maintain their illness. Another thing is that the website was monetized even way back then, so they are making money out of that. But something that is another thing that I wanted to read to you is another extremely disturbing piece about the website. Welcome to Cerulean Butterfly. The name of this site comes from my own personal beliefs, butterflies that have always been a source of fascination for me, and I've recently discovered a sort of metaphor for my life. It begins its existence as fat, crawling worm, eating everything in sight with no real sense of purpose, only to eat and eat as much as possible until the very leaf on which it was born bends and bows with its heavy burden. Then this bloated, creeping, deplorable creature squirms its way to the top of the plant stem, bending if to kiss the ground or break and crash to uncaring dirt below. It spins a cocoon, a hard chrysalis, out of nothing but its own body fats and fluids. There it stays, eating itself alive inside the hollow shell, transforming its bulbous, imperfect body until its tears open the cocoon and pull itself out slowly, painfully, and then it stands and shivering beneath the new foreign sun. It spreads its fragile, paper-thin wings and rises weightlessly into the sky, light free. I am not a butterfly, but no longer a caterpillar. Anna is my cocoon, and when she is through transforming me, I can be free and light as the cerulean butterfly. So obviously, this is a very extreme, and this website's ran by people who are very, very sick. The thing that really scares me about this is over multiple different controversies this site's been in, they've bended and molded themselves and learned how to hide words. Because in today's website, you don't see none of this stuff because they know better than to say this stuff publicly. Because people's going to find out, get mad, and get the website down, start petitions and stuff. I want to read you what Times wrote about them. Click on the disclaimer on the website ceruleanbutterfly.com, and instead of the standard fine print legalese, you get a rant. If you don't like an ED, it says at one point, I wonder what the bloody hell you're doing here. If you've come to yell at us, please realize it's pointless. We're going to ignore your point of view just as you ignore ours. The article highlights several stories from people who participated in this website. I'm going to put it in the pinned comment because I just feel weird about reading it, but at one point in the article, it talks about the underground world of Pro-Ana. The quest for thinness and Pro-Mia. Websites, blogs, and message boards where people with EDs gather for support and companionship. On Pro-Ana sites, girls as young as 10 share tips for losing weight, purge in the shower to cover up the sound, tricks for hiding signs of malnutrition, use nail growth polish to keep nails from becoming brittle, and inspiration. Now, another really disturbing thing about this website is it actually showed you, it had whole eating methods where you could exist in today's society just enough to where it's really, really bad stuff. And I felt it very important to talk about this because this is a huge underground thing, and these websites hide themselves in plain view. Here's a couple of comments of why the person says that they keep the site going. You can see that the people who follow this sites are also very sick. After going down the rabbit hole of this website, it's become blatantly obvious to me more of how not just Eugenia, but other people with the mindset like this work. They have whole communities that teach them how to exist in with this illness in plain sight, telling them word for word what to say, telling them to be super positive, motivational, specific eating diet plans on how to just barely make it by every day, enough to where you don't end up in the hospital, how to avoid 5150s, how to hide from your family the signs, how to hide from society in general so they won't know that you're not well. And we have Eugenia who says that she isn't trying to influence people, but well, you are. You definitely are.
Stop hating, she won't die. Sorry, y'all are jealous and she's naturally thin. Thanks, Jack's the cool cat. I mean, I'm not trying to say anyone's jealous of me or anything like that. It's like, you know, I always have been like naturally like pretty thin. I'm not trying to like, you know, say that there's anything wrong with like anyone else's like body types or anything like that. You guys that are like, she's not naturally thin. It's like, you know, you guys like don't really know my body. Are you telling kids that this is natural? Guys, listen, I'm not trying to tell kids anything. Nothing I'm saying right now is like a message to kids about how their body should look. I'm not trying to say like, make me your role model. I'm not trying to say that like at all. Okay, I'm just kind of doing the best like I can in life and all that. And I'm sorry, I'm not like, I can't really babysit like all the kids on the internet and things like that. I'm not trying to ever like, you know, tell kids what to do or anything like that.
The interesting thing is in these type of websites, they teach you to say things like this to get people to stop being concerned. But the fact of the matter is that her presence in general causes adverse reactions within people. Like there was most recently a TikTok challenge where people did not eat for as long as she did not eat while she was live on her Twitch channel. Her Twitch channel that is primarily children who watch that content. Because of the games that she plays, the different type of styles of fashion that she wears, the Disney stuff that she has all around her, it's a very specific audience.
What is this Eugenia challenge? I keep seeing you guys typing about this Eugenia challenge and I have no idea what it is. But I mean, thanks for doing my challenge, I guess. Wait, is this actually a TikTok thing, guys? Is there actually a Eugenia challenge? Like, when did this become a thing?
Eugenia never eats food or drinks water when doing Twitch streams, which are up to 8 hours long. So a toxic new TikTok challenge has emerged where people don't eat or drink while she's streaming in order to lose weight.
Thank you for the
I
bits.
think
Welcome
the
to the new
challenge is
land.
about restricting food and water while you stream. Basically, they hold out as long as you do.
Well, welcome to New Land. Just because I'm not eating or drinking on stream, it doesn't mean that when I'm not streaming that I'm not doing that. So, I mean, I can't control like what everyone does, guys, but you know, I'm not trying to like encourage anyone to have any bad habits or anybody to not be eating or drinking or anything like that.
So now with the knowledge that there's this huge underground pro-Anna community with so many people, it's hard not to see that her own community of viewers is based around this very similar thing, and that in and of itself is not something. I mean, it's very much something that plays in a part of this type of in plain sight thing, and goes in to show you exactly how problematic this situation is. And I gotta wonder, how long will YouTube and these other social platforms let this be okay? Let it keep on going. Something has to give. So just to give you an example of how this stuff is very contradicting, this is from their Facebook page. It says, "Happy New Year's, butterflies. I hope this year keeps you all safe and healthy. By the way, don't listen to weight loss ads that are all over the place during this time of year. You are beautiful the way that you are," which is, it's very strange because it's like, it's so motivational, but it's so, what is the word? It's deceptive. It's, if you don't know what this is, then you're likely to accidentally get sucked into this type of cult-like behavior. Well, obviously this butterfly, this blue butterfly, has been brought up to Eugenia before, to which she just passes it off as if it's another conspiracy theory. This is what she had to say. This was November 11th, 2020. Just so you guys know, me posting a butterfly emoji is not at all meant to mean anything bad. Haha, I just like butterflies. There's no hidden message to it. She's afflicted by a situation that's very, very widely known. And she's used this butterfly multiple times. People's brought it up, what it means to her, which it's so ironic that of its meaning in general, and she continues to do it.
The butterfly was definitely not meant to have a bad message. I saw a couple of comments like that. I didn't even know a butterfly was a symbol for anything. I have used the butterfly a couple of times in the past. I've just always looked at butterflies as like beautiful creatures. I just like them a lot. So I was not trying to imply any kind of like bad message by using a butterfly emoji, like whatsoever. I just like butterflies.
That being said, I do think that a lot of things are very ironic, and like I said, there's no way that I can connect it directly at all. But I do feel like it's important to talk about this terrible underground community, the effects that it's having, and how they teach each other to operate in plain sight like this, while also maintaining a very positive atmosphere, a very inviting look, and it just feels like some very important stuff that you guys need to know. That being said, and as interesting as this is, there's always something that's more interesting to me. That's right, you guessed it. I want to know what you think. So why don't you go ahead and leave your creative and interesting responses in the comment box below. Thumbs up, those likes, as always, brothers and sisters. I will see you in the next video. Well, we're going to need some positivity, turtles. I have never heard anything like this at all. Walls and walls of green turtles in the comment section below. It helps with engagement. And also, don't forget to put a like on the video. If you put a like on the video, then it does recommend the video out to other people that need to watch this type of content. So, notification squad, I'm looking at you for this. Other than that, man, I want to know your thoughts on this. It's very crazy. Like, I've never heard anything like this. I didn't know that this was such a severe thing. And this isn't stuff that you hear talked about a lot. So, I did think it was important to talk about it and bring it to you guys. Let me know what you think. I hope you're having a good Monday. I want to thank my patrons. Thank you. If you guys want to support what I do here on the channel and get your name at the end of my videos, then the link to that will be in the pinned comment. And that's just another way to show that you're repping. If you're not repping your gig, and how you do that, go to subscribe, notifications, turn on, be in the comment section there every single video, because I'm going to be there. Greg the Cat's going to be there, and the rest of the Repsol community as well. And I expect to see you there too, because this channel loves you. Woo! Oh, I got some new stuff coming. Get ready.